Dr. Ferdy Pacheco and Angie Dundee and Louis Soria, the principal men around him. And the chant for LYLE goes up again, and the uplifting and display of the LYLE banner. A lot of people here from Denver. In Denver, years ago, before he lost to Quarry, they thought LYLE would someday be the heavyweight champion of the world. He is an overwhelming underdog. He is not to be overrated as a fighter, but as a puncher and gut, okay. Chuck Hull is just introduced on LYLE. Now Ali.
Weighing 224.5 pounds, the heavyweight champion of the world, Muhammad Ali.
Wherever he goes, he produces excitement and almost inevitably controversy. What a career Ali has had. Again, we're coming to you live in prime time from the Las Vegas Convention Center, the heavyweight championship of the world at stake. Remember how it was that night in '64, February 25th in Miami, when Liston did not get off the stool for the 7th round. Ali became the champion. He was Cassius Clay then, but faced the media people the next day and said, "My name is Muhammad Ali," and so it was. Then, the extraordinary affair, May 25th, '65 in Lewiston, Maine. The invisible punch. The late Jimmy Cannon said he saw it couldn't have crushed a grape. The befuddled referee, Walcott. And finally, the bout over in the first round. It's been one controversy after another. Finally, being deprived of his title and stripped of his right to fight, only to be vindicated after 3.5 years of enforced idleness by the Supreme Court of the United States. Now, the bell for round one. Ali going right out toward LYLE, the two men in the middle of the ring. "I will not try to kill him," LYLE said in our pre-fight talk, "nor will I wear myself out if he lies against the ropes." Ali covering up. So far, Ali hasn't thrown any punch, but you don't see LYLE throwing too much leather either. There is the rope-a-dope, but you don't see LYLE wasting himself. Instead, he backed off. This is LYLE's fight plan in terms of the so-called rope-a-dope. Again, there is no attempt here to build LYLE into a great fight. His principal victories have been over the likes of Jimmy Ellis and Oscar Bonavena, Louis Pires, Buster Mathis. He is slow of foot. He is really slow of arms, but when he hits, he has knockout power in either hand, especially the left hook. LYLE told me, if you'll remember in the interview I did with him earlier today, this is what he was going to do. Ali is a defensive fighter, he said, and he wasn't going to use himself up against him. Remember what Ali said. He might win 3 of the first 5 rounds, but he's got to go by the 8th. Well, we'll see. Only once was Ali heavier than he weighed in today at 224.5. He weighed in at 227 for a lackluster effort against Mac Foster in Tokyo, Japan. Remember scoring on the 5-point must system. 3 judges score. The referee has no voice in the scoring, and the referee is Ferd Hernandez. The scorers, the judges, Johnny Mack, Bill Kipp, and Art Lurie. Mandatory 8 count, no saving by the bell, not even after the 15th round if it goes the scheduled 15. Well, you see, Ali has done nothing in the first round, and LYLE little more. Seems to be a little bit of blood out of Ali's nostril.
Whatever Whatever you do for a living, your job can be tough on your hairstyle. Throughout the day, you need defense against things that mess your hair. Introducing Vitalis Super Hold, a pump spray, not an aerosol. In lab tests under windy, humid conditions, it held 3 times longer than the leading aerosol. Ounce per ounce, it costs less to use and leaves hair looking natural even when your day is kinda tough. New Vitalis Super Hold. It's tougher than your day.
You're good, right guard, and air extra dry, but we've got something new the tests have already proved is better in helping stop wetness. Introducing Ultraban Super Dry. You're good, soft and dry and dial, but Ultraban Super Dry not only sprays on really dry, it's also more effective. It's true. Tests have proved that Ultraban Super Dry will help stop wetness better than Right Guard, Air It Extra Dry, Soft and Dry, and Dial. They're all good, but test-proved Ultraban Super Dry is better.
Round 2 just underway, and there was blood out of Ali's right nostril, drawn in the first round, which had to be given to Lyle because Ali did nothing but cover up. So far, the highly touted rope-a-dope has not been in evidence because Ali, when he goes back to the ropes, finds that Lyle is not pursuing. But Lyle told us all about that in our interview earlier today. Still, Ali is a great one at devising strategy on the spur of the moment. Now Ali's corner is yelling, "Stick 'em, champ." Now Ali is in the corner with the rope-a-dope tactic. Lyle is just leaning against, not punching away as George Foreman tried to when George used himself up. Don't forget, Ali said that he'd do away with Lyle between 2:35 and 2:43 of the 8th round. So far, Muhammad's biding his time, but Lyle isn't using up any energy either. We've got a mic on Angie Dundee, Ali's trainer, and between rounds, because we'll not be cutting away, you will hear what Dundee tells his fighter, the champion. Oh, a quick right by Ali. That was the first decent punch he's gotten off tonight. Ali with a right lead. Strange posture for Ali. He hasn't danced at all tonight. The left foot in front of the right foot. Whole new kind of fight for Ali thus far. You have to wonder whether or not he's clowning. It was a strange fight that day in San Diego against Kenny Norton, too, when he got the broken jaw. This is second round action. Ali in the white trunks, of course, probably the most visible and recognized figure in the world. Why, he is clowning. He is openly clowning now. He laughed and half sneered at Lyle. Time is running out in the second round. Isn't that an odd posture to see Ali in? The bell for the end of the second round, and we go to Ali's corner. See Angie working on Ali on that right nostril, although no blood came out of it in the second round. It was hard to pick up that which he was saying to Ali. Let's see if I can get a word from Ferdy Pacheco. Ferdy, the champ seems to be clowning.
No, that's his new style of rope-a-doping.
I haven't seen him rope-a-dope.
Well, because the other guy won't go for it. He's got Chicky Ferrara in his corner. He's too smart to go for that falling into
All
the
right,
ropes.
then what will Ali do in your
He's been
opinion?
stinging him with straight rights. He's got to open and con the guy into coming after him. When he
Okay.
stings him, he'll come.
Right, Bertie Pacheco, Ali's personal position at ringside as always, and action in round 3 begins. So Lyle, by Pacheco's own admission, has been successful in not falling for the, quote, rope-a-dope, unquote. Ali is talking to Lyle, taunting him. You see the mouth open, the half sneer across his lips. I have wondered about Lyle's concentration in his preparation for this fight. We have openly talked about, as you know, if you've been with us from the top of the program, the sordid nature of his background, the jail term and all the rest. Now he faces new felony charges with a hearing coming up on May 20th. His wife having alleged that he fired a pistol at her. Fortunately missed. But that's the allegation, and of course the hearing will take place under due process on the 20th of May. But you wonder how a man can concentrate in preparing for an opponent like Ali with that kind of thing hanging over his head. Oh, a good quick left and right by Ali, his best blows of the night. Lyle trying to fight back, coming in with a right. No question, Lyle has no fear of this man. Third round action. Live to your homes from the Las Vegas Convention Center. Ali defending against Ron Lyle, the heavyweight crown. Ali has been talking to him steadily from the start of the fight. Lyle's got to be careful of that straight right. Lyle got a pretty good right in himself. Ali has to feel Lyle's punches. What a contrast from the Foreman bout, where Foreman used himself up unwisely, needlessly. Lyle is not using himself up at all. And he got away from that quick flurry, landed a good left to the chest. Not strong, but it connected. Third round is running down. He'll be back in a moment.
This is a driving simulator. A machine like this was used in an important experiment to test the effectiveness of no-dose Keep Alert tablets on driver alertness. The results were significant.
In unusually monotonous 90-minute simulated test trips, drivers maintained their alertness better when they took no-dose than when they didn't. So if you're taking a monotonous drive, get plenty of rest, leave your car for frequent breaks, and before you continue, we suggest you take no-dose.
See this tread? It's the critical part of your tire the road wears away, steals your ride, your safety, your money. But this tread is Uniroyal's Tough Guy, designed for good mileage. Inside every new Tough Guy radio is CRF, our tread life ingredient that actually strengthens the rubber for good mileage.
Get tough.
Get the Tough Guy. The Tough Guy double steel belted radial, only from Uniroyal.
All right, round 4 action just underway. Live from the Las Vegas Convention Center. Ali taunting with the crowd between the rounds. And Angelo Dundee telling him, I don't understand why, this guy's ready to go. You're ready to nail him. So far, there's been no evidence of that. Lyle is now using his left. Not getting through, but jabbing steadily. Ali is still covering up the fists in front of the face. Remember, Ali got a bloodied right nostril in the first round. No real damage, but it was bloodied. That's been stopped ever since. No more blood. Dr. Ferdy Pacheco told us earlier, Chicky Ferrara in Lyle's corner is too smart. Chicky's been in the business 40 years and more, and he's the one who's prepared Lyle in terms of tactics for this fight against Ali. As for Ali, there's been no foot movement. None of the old circling steady the lead to the left. None of the quickness of the left jab. Just that strange posture, the cover-up, mainly in the middle of the ring. Very little rope activity tonight because of Lyle's tactics. Drew Bundini, the irrepressible noisemaker in Ali's corner, just said, "Champ, you've got to stick sometime," meaning use that left. 224 and a half Ali is. You wonder how much stamina he's going to have at that weight. He was grossly out of shape for Wepner at 223 by his own admission. Crowd sitting here, waiting for Ali to erupt. They sat that way once in the first Norton fight. So far, this fight, in plain terms, is an exercise in dullness. Nothing happening, only tactics. And Ali has been doing virtually nothing. Fourth round action about to close down. We'll be back when the round ends in a moment.
Do you know me? I ran for Vice President of the United States in '64, so I shouldn't have trouble charging a meal, should I? Well, I do. That's why I carry an American Express card. I use it in stores, restaurants, airlines, and hotels all over the world. In Tokyo, Paris, and in upstate New York. Why, with this, they treat me as though I'd won.
To apply for a card, call 800-528-8000.
The American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
The man, Clint Eastwood. The mountain, the Eiger. The mission, the Eiger sanction. A motion picture of intrigue and suspense. Co-starring George Kennedy.
Doesn't bother you a bit that you've blown my cover, does it?
Three men hold his lifeline. One is the assassin he's been sanctioned to kill. The Eiger sanction, rated R. Soon at theaters and drive-ins everywhere.
Round 5 action. So far a nothing fight. A strange Ali. Posturing, unable to use the ropes because Lyle won't go into him against the ropes. Lyle with a right. Ali knows this man has power. Look at him, moving away. You never really know what Ali is thinking, but I suspect that deep within him there's a growing concern. Now he's beginning to circle in the old Ali manner because he found out he can't use the ropes. The ropes are a beautiful thing, Ali said after the Foreman fight, but not if your opponent won't let you get away with using them. This is the way to fight Ron Lyle, with movement to chronic flow, sticking as Ali just did with the left. Now, how long Ali in his present physical shape can move remains to be seen. But for the first time in this fight, he's on his toes. He's dancing in the old style. Not as swiftly, not as smoothly, not as rhythmically, but there is the movement, mainly to the left. Occasionally, as there, back to the right. And then the quick jab. Quick right lead that Ali has used as his best blow of the night thus far. It's registered no damage. left himself open when he missed, but Lyle could not score. He did not hit him. Lyle is unafraid, looks strong. That left is getting in, though. Left again. This is Ali's best round by far of the night. Now, Ali against the ropes. A right by Lyle got into him. He felt it. Round 5, the first time tonight Ali has produced any reaction from the fans. Any excitement at all. Although the crowd yelled, Lyle's right, only glance. We'll be breaking after this round for a commercial and then back in a moment. Live Las Vegas Convention Center, 6th round action. Quickly, Ali moving again, a little evidence of the shuffle. Ali moved in the 5th round, probably won the round, scored with the left and once with a right lead, but couldn't really put any combinations together to do real damage. Lyle is not going after him. As Lyle told us, he's not out to kill him. He thinks he can last with him and in the long run win. One has to wonder if indeed Ali can keep dancing as he is now. And in the meantime, Ali must establish that he can hurt Lyle. He must put combinations together. He hasn't been able to do it yet. Both men are 33. They're not kids anymore. Ali's a man who's never been the fighter that he was before he had the best 3.5 years of his life taken away from him. He's been always an extraordinary athlete, though, and had what was necessary to come back and to recapture the crown. Up to this point, the hero of this fight might well be construed to be Chicky Ferrara in Lyle's corner, because Lyle is fighting a very smart fight, and you've got to believe that the fight plan is Chicky Ferrara. Dundee is saying, stay close to him, to Muhammad Ali. Now Ali's in the corner, but you don't see wild flailing from Lyle as you did from Foreman. Ali actually pulled Lyle into him against the ropes, had his hands behind his neck. Tell you this, Ali must not expose himself to that Lyle left hook. In Ali's career, he's been vulnerable to the left hook. Henry Cooper decked him with the left hook the first time they met. Joe Frazier decked him with a left hook. So did the late Sonny Banks. This is 6th round action. Ali in the white trunks, Lyle in the red. It has been a dull, disappointing fight. Disappointing in the sense that Ali has shown little, if anything, but a smart tactical fight by Ron Lyle thus far, under the guidance and ministrations of handler, trainer Chicky Ferrara. As the 6th round wears down, once again we'll break for a commercial and be back in a moment.
Here's my latest poem. Champion of the world, that's what I am. I mean of the whole wide world, from here to Siam. And I wish to point out that Brute is the same. Wherever I go, people know that name. The great smell of Brute is best like me. We are champs of the world, Brute and Ali.
Brute by Fabergé. After shave, after shower, after anything.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, the great smell of Brute and the punch of Ali.
Gold label for the man with the Midas touch. He knows so much, he smokes gold label.
Gold Label Marquis, a great 15-cent cigar from the people who make great luxury cigars. Marquis, for 15 cents you get gold.
He loves gold label.
again, we're live at ringside at the Las Vegas Convention Center. Howard Cosell, along with Frank Gifford, reporting action underway in the 7th round. Both of these men told us how they were going to fight this fight in interviews done earlier today, which hopefully all of you now with us saw. Lyle has stuck to his strategy perfectly as he detailed it to us. Ali has not been able to stick to his. He's not been able to use the rope. That rope-a-dope thing is now just a figment of memory because Lyle will not go in and use himself up when Ali is against the ropes. And so the fight has been a tactical fight, which to many of you has probably seemed largely disappointing. I suppose in a purist boxing sense, it's an interesting fight. Ali is now covering up as Lyle goes after. Lyle has to be gaining in confidence, it seems to me. The end of this round for our stations along the line, this is an alert. We'll be pausing for station identification. There's only one outside chance that Ali, and I think this would really be stretching things, has been holding back for the predicted round 8. But I think that would be stretching reason a great deal. I think Ali is concerned now about this fight. No dancing this round for Ali. He danced in the 5th, he danced in the 6th. But not this round. Seventh round action, and we are within the last minute of the 7th round. Lyle, it seems to me, the aggressor in the fight. Got in a good right to Ali's head then, with Ali in his rope-a-dope position. While measuring him, trying to get into it. And let me tell you, you feel Lyle when he leans against your body because he's 219 pounds. All right, we'll be back with more of the Muhammad Ali Ron Lyle World Heavyweight Championship fight. Now let's pause for this message from our local station. They've begun action in round 8 when we had to break so our local stations could identify themselves. Ali hurt Ron Lyle with a right. Now this is 8th round action, and this is the round Ali predicted he would do away with Lyle in. He's got a lot to have to do in a hurry, I'll tell you that. He said between 235 and 243 or thereabouts in this round. Now he's opening up. He's trying to. He's trying to get at Lyle. Lyle is a powerful man, can take a punch. When Jerry Quarry beat him, he hit him with everything he had, and Quarry could punch, I'll say that. And he said, I got tired of looking at the guy still coming at me. Ali is scoring much better, though, in this round. Ali directly above us in his own corner. We're going to run this clock the whole round because of the prediction. Ali got to LYLE in. Ali got to him again with a right when LYLE was off balance. Ali is... It's an amazing thing to look at these two men now in the 8th round physically. We're in the countdown of the round. Ali's legs are not even perspiring. LYLE's are full of sweat. LYLE's whole body full of sweat. Ali's upper body sweating, but with nothing like the profusion of LYLE's. Ali has one weapon that LYLE does not seem to be able to stop, and that's the right lead. Remember, in boxing, from most positions, the right lead is a dangerous punch. It takes longer to reach the adversary than the left, which is closer to the opponent's body. He is not going to knock Ron LYLE out as predicted. Ali is winning this round big. He is not going to knock Ron LYLE out as predicted. And the crowd knows it. They're reacting. A big round for Muhammad Ali, no question about it. We're going to have to break for a commercial after this round, and we'll be back in a moment. Big round for Ali.
Which of these is a driver's seat on the bus? Well, it trailways both of them. Because before any new trailways driver sits here, he sits here and goes through one of the most advanced courses run by any bus line. It costs Trailways nearly $2,500 per driver, but it's worth it. Because next to you, he's the most important person who'll ever board a Trailways bus. Next time, take a Trailways. For my money, it's a better bus.
Round 9, live from the Las Vegas Convention Center. The 8th, a big round for Ali. He wanted to make his prediction stick. It's shown little during the prior rounds, though the fight is, of course, close because LYLE has done little. Ali went after LYLE. He hurt him in the 8th round. Ali tried to sucker LYLE into the ropes. LYLE wouldn't do it. Went back to mid-ring, waved to Ali to come at him. Ali didn't necessarily like it. You saw him talking with the crowd, in effect. The prediction by the boards. Ali moving now. What Ali did establish in the last round was that he could hit LYLE, hit him often. It was the first time he put combinations together. He hurt him. Look at this. That's exciting, isn't it? As we told you in the early going, you'll not see much movement from LYLE. He is slow-footed. He is ponderous. But Ali himself looks like he expended a lot of energy in the last round. He looks tired. Bertie Pacheco does not look especially happy standing next to me. He just shook his head as I said it in agreement. He's not happy. LYLE is a big, powerful man, if nothing else, and you can get tired with a man like this, leaning against you all night, trying to work you over. After this round, I'm going to turn the microphone over to Angelo Dundee. I've got a couple of questions for him. That was a quick flurry by Ali. Otherwise, the round has been relatively devoid of action. Ali got a good left in there. Lyle got a left in. We're approaching the end of round 9. After a big 8th round, Ali either rested or something in the 9th because he didn't do much. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get from Angelo Dundee as he begins to work over Muhammad. Angie, your comment on the course of the fight thus far? Well, so far he's busy sponging down his fighter, and that's certainly understandable. Angie continuing to work on the fighter. The mouthpiece going back in. Ali directly above us. We'll get him hopefully as soon as... Yes, he's coming back through the ropes now. I want a quick capsule impression of the fight thus far from Angelo Dundee, one of the veteran and very wise men of boxing. Apparently, we're not going to get him. The round's going to start, so I'll try to talk to him during the round. All right, the bell for round 10. The action begins. And maybe now we can talk to Angelo Dundee. Angie, give us your capsule impression of the fight thus far, and are you worried about your fighter?
No, I'm not concerned about my fighter. My fighter's going to start handling him now. This guy, Lyle, fought a very smart fight early. He wouldn't wear himself out, so he's trying to cat and mouse game. But it boils down to one thing. Muhammad's the champion. He's the challenger. You got to go and get the title, so he's not doing that.
Are you telling me that you consider Ali ahead on points at this point?
Well, if he's not ahead, I'm blind.
Okay, Angelo Dundee as we pick up with the action in round 10. Angie, of course, vouchsafed what we said earlier, that this was a tactical fight, shrewdly constructed by Chicky Ferrara in Ron Lyle's corner. Ron has been following instructions. Oh, a right got into Ali, the side of Ali's head then. Round live from Las Vegas Convention Center. Ali against Lyle. An exercise in ring tactics. And who knows, maybe Angie is right. It's got to be called a close fight, and Lyle, for most rounds, was the aggressor. Though Ali did dance in the 5th and 6th, score with effectiveness, and had a big round in the 8th. No knockdowns, of course. I must say, although Ali continues to talk to Lyle, he's talking to him right now, he is doing nothing, and he seems tired too. At 2:24 and a half, he's still talking to Lyle. Lyle has paid no attention to him. He has not been able to beat Lyle. Lyle has not lost his composure. Well, that's the end of an uneventful 10th round. We're looking at Ron Lyle over in his corner. He's being sponged off by Chicky Ferrara, who would seem to be the story of the fight from Lyle's point of view thus far. Incidentally, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Tomorrow we'll be bringing you at 3:30 Eastern Time until 5, live the Alan King Tennis Classic. And again on Sunday, that will, of course, be from... Art Connie is waving to us. I'm with Alan King himself. And he'll be on along with me and Richard Poncho Gonzalez as we bring you the Alan King Tennis Classic live. How are you scoring this fight?
Well, I've got to figure that Lyle may be ahead on rounds.
You think Lyle's
ahead on rounds, although I think Ali's been doing some damage in those middle rounds. That's 6, 7, and 8.
Okay, Alan King, the Alan King Tennis Classic tomorrow, 3:30 Eastern Time. Live from Caesars Palace, Las Vegas. By the way, Alan King doesn't give you an uninformed opinion. He was a fighter. Got out of boys' high school in Brooklyn. Hey, he hurt Lyle. Ali got to Lyle. Lyle is in trouble. He hurt him with a left. Lyle went back against the ropes. He's desperately trying to cover up. Ali won't expend himself while Lyle's against the ropes. But Ali smells blood. 11th round action. And Ali in command. Lyle's eyes are glassing. He's staggering. This time Lyle is ready to go. Look at that. Muhammad Ali. This is Muhammad Ali. The way he can be even at 33. Suddenly, from nowhere, the left got to Lyle. Sent him back against the ropes. Ali in total command. Being separated now. The fight is stopped by referee Bird Hernandez. Lyle is objected, but he is rubbery leg. Chicky Ferrara goes right after the referee. Why stop it? Why stop it? But it's a TKO. Muhammad Ali successfully in the 11th round defends his heavyweight championship of the world. It came out of nowhere. Now he's facing the crowd, talking to them. I'll be going up into the ring to talk with the champion, and we'll be back for that conversation in just one moment.
From now until May 31st, Mazda offers a cash rebate on rotary engine cars. A $500 cash rebate when you buy any new 1974 rotary engine coupe, wagon, or sedan, equipped just the way you want it. A $500 cash rebate direct from Mazda. And that's on top of the special deals your Mazda dealer is making now. Mazda, one tough engine, one tough car. $500 rebate ends May 31st. See your Mazda dealer.
You know, we began working long before we opened our Pizza Hut restaurant. It looks like Mr. Emery's got us another load of fresh vegetables. Jack and Rudy mix up fresh dough. The way we make pizza and pasta and sandwiches makes for some extra work, but it's a lot of fun, too. And when that first customer walks in, we're ready. People here really are the best, and I ought to know. I'm Seth Adams, the manager.
With Muhammad Ali. Muhammad, come in. Look right into that camera. What were you doing for 10 rounds, except for maybe only the 8th?
First of all, I want to say all praises to Allah, thank Almighty God Allah, and thanks to our new leader and teacher, the Honorable Wallace E. Muhammad. I want to say hello to him. Also to all my friends out there and fans. Tell the people I'll be in Detroit, Michigan for Shaw College Boxing Exhibition very soon.
All right, that's first of all. You showed some foot movement in the 5th and 6th. The first 4 rounds you did little, if anything. You couldn't work your rope-a-dope. Chicky Ferrara prepared Lyle for a tactical fight. The 8th round was a big round, and then suddenly you did away with him in the 11th. And that wasn't your plan. You predicted an 8th round knockout.
Had him going at 8, if you notice.
All right, you're looking at that now. Call it as you see.
Lyle was a scientific fighter. He's a good fighter. He's never been stopped. I didn't want to burn out my energy. I don't think the people realize it. Lyle is exhausted. See him doing most of the work. This took his toll. Me just standing there, no running, no dancing. Staying right there.
That one right hand did
first left and then the right hand.
Yeah, first right hand.
All night long, by the way, the right lead did work. Lyle is open for the right lead.
You see him doing my style there. That style is good, but nobody can do it because I'm a little fast. He's a good fighter. Ching taking up from him, but I had him going, and that was all of it. It was only time. No heavyweight can punch all those rounds and follow me and not be hurt. I'm going to tell the referee to come in here and stop it because I don't think it's right. keep beating the man once you know you got him. He should have been stopped earlier.
Chicky Ferrara obviously didn't think the fight should be stopped. Neither did Lyle, for that matter.
Well, Lyle would have been hurt. I was hitting him too flush, hitting him too solid. From here, I'm going to Kota Kinabalu, Savoy, East Malaysia. We're fighting the heavyweight champion, Europe, Jorgner. That's 7 more weeks from now. I'm staying pretty active, so this is why I'm pacing myself.
Okay, champ. Bugner and Joan win Frazier, and Will Foreman get a shot.
All of them are right in line for this year. Be at Shaw College, I want to say. Mr. Murphy, the college professor there, and Miss Lillian Smith. Tell them all I'll be there soon in Detroit. The people there see me live.
Okay, champ. I'm going to try to get Ron Lyle if I can. I'm sure he'll have a different view of the stopping of the fight. And while we say goodbye to the still heavyweight champion of the world, we'll talk with Lyle in just a moment.
Hey, Jay. You know, I grew up in California, so naturally I got to know a little something about sunglasses. And that's why I wear polarized Foster Grants, especially when I drive. Because nothing cuts through glare better than these. Of course, another reason I wear polarized Foster Grants is they look so good. And after all, when you're a star running back, you have to maintain a certain image.
Gary!
Thanks to TV, a lot of people know my face, but not many know my name. So because I travel, I got an American Express card. Right away, it says 2 things about me. 1, I am responsible, and 2, I earn a good income. And it says it at restaurants, hotels, stores, and airlines all over the world.
To apply for a card, call 800-528-8000.
The American Express card. Maybe Burt Reynolds doesn't need one, but you and I do.
We're back with the defeated challenger, Ron Lyle. First of all, Ron, it was clear you didn't think the fight should be stopped.
Sure didn't, Howard, but, you know, I knew something was going to happen because I was winning every round. He couldn't have won that if he'd have, if it had went 15, he'd have been out of it clean,
Well, then what happened in the 11th? He did have your rubbery leg, glassy eye.
Chicky told me just to jab and give him the round. I was winning every round, man,
You agree with him, Chicky?
What's that? I don't agree with the referee. He acted like it was a 4-round fight. This is a World's Championship.
And you don't think it should have been stopped?
No, sir. He come back and he's standing up ever since talking.
Lyle followed your instructions from the beginning, didn't he, tactically?
Well, yes, mostly, yes.
Uh-huh. Never letting him use himself up against the ropes.
No, he kept hollering, moving back.
Did you have Lyle ahead at the point where the fight was stopped?
Well, let me ask you, how many rounds you give the other guy?
I thought it was a very close fight, and I had a slight edge for Ron.
Ron had a big lead, not a little.
It's possible.
Yes,
That's what
he had it.
The scoring of a fight is always subjective. What do you mean that's why they put on this act?
Because they had no chance of winning.
And you think then that
I don't know what happened, but it wasn't kosher. Is that a way you stop a World's Championship fight?
All right.
Like a 4-round fight.
Chicky Ferrara with an accusation. Ron, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck to you.
I know the deck was stacked before I got here, Howard.
Okay. It wasn't kosher, said Chicky Ferrara, as he registers his indignation. And Ron Lyle just said, I know the circumstances under how I got here. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey, Schick takes the stick out. Schick takes the stick out.
Schick takes the stick out of shaving with smoother, close-shaving, Teflon-coated blades. Look, a straight razor has no Teflon, so it can stick before cutting. But Schick Injector with Teflon cuts cleaner with 39% less pull. Schick Injector with exclusive Teflon. Now Injector twin blades, too. Schick takes the stick out for smoother, close shaves.
In the dull and commonplace occurrences of day-to-day living, one thing stands out as a completely unique experience. Colt 45 malt liquor.
Just a second.
talk loud now. Go. For those of you on the West Coast only, stay with us. We'll be back. The executive producer of ABC Sports is Rune Arledge. Tonight's telecast produced by Chet Forty, directed by Larry Camp. Technical director John Allen. Associate director Norm Samet. Don't forget that this weekend ABC Sports brings you the live excitement of the Allen King Tennis Classic from Las Vegas, Nevada. You'll be seeing 32 of the world's greatest stars, plus a roster of celebrities in a tournament which offers $150,000 in prizes. That's the Allen King Tennis Classic live this weekend over most of these ABC stations. Now this is Howard Cosell, along with Frank Gifford saying, so long from Las Vegas, Nevada. Travel arrangements made through promotional fee paid by United Airlines. United, offering more wide-body 747 and DC-10 friendships to more cities across your land. The spirit of friendship service. It's catching. Once again, the world heavyweight champion is still Muhammad Ali. TKO 11th round. Controversial finish. This has been a presentation of ABC Sports, recognized around the world as the leader in sports television.